This reminds me already of like, wherever you go, whatever you do. Who is this?
This is much older, I think.
Oh, who is it? Who is it? Who is it?
Alan Tam.
Sorry?
Alan Tam.
Alan Tam.
Do you know there's a song? I've been living here in Allen Town.
Oh, Alan Tam?
I didn't know that.
Sorry, Alan Tam. Tam.
Tam. T-A-M.
Got it.
I think when it's concert.
You bet.
Wow.
是對是錯也好，不必說了。是怨是愛也好，不需揭曉。何事更重要？比兩心的需要，柔情蜜意怎麼可缺少？是進是退也好，有若狂潮。是痛是愛也好，不需。
Okay, I know you guys saw a weird expression on my face, so I'm just going to say it out loud because I know you're going to guess what I was thinking, so I'll just tell you what I was thinking. When the camera panned to his face, I just watched a video of Leslie, and he just had really similar hair, and he also is attractive, so my brain just was like playing like a trick on me.
That's a very interesting point because they were kind of competing at the same time for awards.
Rivals.
Yeah, like their fan base at that time. Like, you think fans now are crazy, but at that time, it was kind of also crazy. Like, the two fan base were, like, clashing.
That's so interesting. My brain was like, but they don't sound the same.
No.
They don't sound the same. I'll listen to his voice more.
曾為你願意，我夢想都不要。留言至此心知不會少，這段情越是浪漫越美妙，離別最是吃不消，我最不忍看你會向我轉面，要就一刻請不變。
So I don't know, based on what you just said about him and Leslie being like popular at the same time, I find that Leslie is a different kind of expressive. This guy is a little bit more, like, I don't find him doing as much pitch bend. That doesn't seem to be like the way that he likes to express himself. He moves through notes with a little bit more crispness, and I don't mean that as a negative nor a positive. It's just a little bit more clean, and
his pronunciation of Cantonese is actually way more loose.
It would have to be. It
Sometimes,
would.
like, some people may even argue that it's less accurate, even.
Earlier in his career, he was criticized for lanyam.
Yeah, 係喎，真係啊。
Which
What's lanyam?
Lanyam means
Lazy.
lazy pronunciation.
Yeah.
Okay, so
slurring.
so here's the thing.
It's like a different version of JKAI.
Right, that's not what I was gonna say.
Like,
Well.
it's just like you know,
Okay, so I find this is like a really bizarre comparison. I find him more like Justin Bieber, and I find Leslie more like Lady Gaga. And this is like a really weird comparison.
Oh, wow.
And I say that because Lady Gaga is more theatrical. She will do more pitch bends, and she's a little bit more about, that's how she brings her emotion. To me, this is more like Bieber, which is like really crisp. His holds aren't bent, and I would not call Justin Bieber theatrical, right? I would say it is more influenced by
interesting.
dance or
Cooler.
It's cooler. It's cooler. Now I was gonna say I find him cooler, but again, I really do like Leslie as well. But that's the thing.
Elegant.
Yes. So I love Lady Gaga and I love Justin Bieber as well. But actually, not to make this about me, but I'm not cool. I'm
You
more
are
like
cool.
I'm more like Leslie.
So
I'm more like
cool.
Leslie. I'm more like Leslie.
What?
When you
Okay.
sing, you mean the way
When
you,
I sing, I am more like Leslie in that my toolkit is like swishy and I'm more like dramatic. And I often wish I was a little bit more
Cooler.
cool.
Okay.
But I think that there is obviously room. There is obviously room for both because people have different tastes and preferences. I will listen to his vocals more, but that is what I'm noticing right off the bat is it's not his toolkit of expression isn't through those swishy pitch bends, but I'll listen more. Tonally also, very different story.
Yeah.
Very different story. I think I also prefer Leslie's tone, but I also think this is cool too. Like it's just one of those things.
後塵浪似人潮，哪會沒有詩意？令我傷心到講不出再見。是進是退也好，有若狂潮。是痛是愛也。
Okay, so you know how we've talked about how Leslie's delivery is very speech-like because he keeps the tones more intact. This is more speech-like as far as loose and casual, more through my Western lens, where it's literally sounds like blah dam do da boo da down do bo down do down.
It's so interesting because I think both of them are speech level, but
Yes, but
one is more theatrical,
yes, so
more serious.
So
the
that's
other
the
one
thing.
is more conversational.
You're the one when we did Leslie the first time. You're the one that used speech like, and I didn't bother to clarify you then, but I'll clarify to you guys now. In the vocal coaching and singing world, the term speech level or speech like is usually almost exclusively referring to the kind of sound you're making. Okay, does it sound like this or does it sound like this? That's not speech like, right? This is speech like, yeah, not yeah. But what we're talking about right now is more about the rhythm and the enunciation and pronunciation, which is different from the traditional way speech-like is referred to. We are now talking about delivery, okay? Not just tone. That's the more vocal coachy way that term is used. We are talking about how the words are being delivered and what is being done to the melody compared to how people use, how people phonate when they're speaking.
Yes.
I hope you see the difference.
Yeah.
好，不需煩惱。曾為你願意，我夢想都不要，流言自此心知不會少。
That's like canto cry. Little baby
thing,
canto
that's his
cry.
thing, yeah.
Is it? Is it?
Yeah.
越是浪漫越美妙，離別最是吃不消。
He does that a lot. That's his signature sound.
Yes.
I don't love that.
I know.
Because through my lens, that is the thing that you always get annoyed with me, but that's what always ends up feeling like a Vegas shelter.
Yeah. It's the perception of
but that's my lens.
singing skill. It's perception of singing skill. At that time, I mean,
That meant
being
big. That
able
meant
to
big
do
singing
that
skill.
kind of vibrato means like.
Oh, but it's not just the vibrato. Okay. I'm glad you said that, so we could clarify. It's not just the vibrato. It is actually the tonal placement. So I will show you what I mean that makes this, for me, this kind of Vegas show tune thing. So yes, it involves vibrato. Hold on, I hope it's far enough.
美妙，離別最是吃不消。
Okay, so we have two verses. If I said t, do you see how I've changed my vowel and tone between the two?
One is more forward, the other one's more
So
tucked in.
when we do t, it's like a little bit of this tone. It's almost like Stewie of a Family Guy. As opposed to loose, more loose.
Right.
Yeah. Well, it's it can be done in many different lights for many different reasons. I'm simply reflecting to you how in my life where I have come across that.
Of course, yes. Mm-hmm.
But I completely appreciate and understand if what you're saying is that was a shining vocal moment of him showing his prowess.
Yes.
I understand. Get the man a towel. Get the man a towel.
He's
or
sweating
don't.
bullets.
Or don't. Let us watch him just
Wearing white.
yeah, just
Getting all-
leave it be maybe. Yeah. Actually, how old would they have been at this time, him and Leslie?
At that time,
Do you think they're 30 or not quite even?
Maybe
30?
not even quite. Maybe 30,
Yeah,
maybe.
this one is a bit later in his career.
Like
though.
what a
Yeah.
sweet time.
So 30s.
Yeah.
30s maybe.
Super beautiful. Both
30s, maybe early 40s.
both
something
just
like
look
that.
really really
Early
great.
40s?
For this one, because he debuted in the 80s, right? So this has got to be in the 90s.
Well, it's 90s for
Yeah,
sure.
maybe possibly in the 30s.
So Alan Tam's age.
Well, they both look good. It was my point.
He's 74 now.
Sorry?
He's 74 now. So yeah, I think you're right.
You
Probably
think
around
you
then.
think early
This is-
late 30s? You think late 30s?
Late 30s or early 40s, I would say.
74.
Like, not, this is later in his
My math is.
Just so you know, not all Asians can do math. I can't. I need a calculator.
Okay, everybody's
alright.
got their phone out. So how old?
He could be 40s. Yeah.
40s. Well, he looks great. He looks great.
He loves it.
最不忍看你會向我轉變，要就一刻請不必諸多眷戀，浮沉浪似人潮，哪會沒有思念，令我傷心到講不出再見。再不忍
KJ!
會向我轉定，要就一刻請不必諸多眷戀。
So it's worth pointing out that he is moving what I would call into mid-high. I wouldn't say like this is the highest place in his range by any means, but it is worth noting that he is moving easily into his mid-high range and mixing in such a way that we don't even really notice, right? And that's something really important. It's an important decision that singers make. You can make your mid-high sound really high by the way you shape the tone and even the expression on your face and body, or you can sail up there really effortlessly, which is what I'm finding him doing. So as a listener, we feel like we could probably just sing along.
Yeah.
Sounds pretty easy. But I bet you when people go to sing along, they're like, oh
yeah.
that's a little bit up there.
Yeah.
Because tonally, he's keeping those vowels. He's adjusting. He's modifying. I call it fucking the vowels. But he's modifying those vowels so that they still sound easy. And he's modifying the tone or thinning the mix, but not thinning the mix so much, right, that we hear the gears shifting. He's doing it subtly and casually so that it feels like an extension. Feels like an extension, and therefore we don't go falsetto, a change, belting. We just follow the melody because of the way he's treating it, which is beautiful.
浮沉浪似人潮，哪會沒有思念，令我傷心到講不出再見。多謝，因為你，多謝，讓我轉變，要就一刻請不變。
It's also worth pointing out that, like Leslie, both of these fellas we're watching older footage, so we're hearing a fairly unedited, if not entirely unedited, version of these vocals. And weren't these the days? Weren't these the days, right? Where what we hear is what it is what it was. So both of these artists are accurate. Lovely. Well, that was fun.
Cause tonight is the night I'll be feeling alright. We'll be making love the whole night through. So I'm saving all my love. Yes, I'm saving